April is known as the best season to visit Holland to see those beautiful, colorful tulip fields that you see online. Of course, many people dream about taking beautiful photos within those fields. Especially women love to wear long dresses and to create some amazing memory photos. But what only a few know is that it is prohibited to enter those fields because they belong to private farmers. And by stepping into the fields, by wearing long dresses, you can really cause a lot of damage to those farmers. There are actually options to not cause any damage and to get those beautiful photos that you envision. I tested 3 beautiful tulip providers where you can actually legally take amazing photos. Those places are especially made for you to come and take the photos that you envision. So let's start with the Tulip Barn. This is a family-owned business with a very wide area. And the specialty about the Tulip Barn is that you actually have a lot of props there. Like, we talk a lot. You have bikes, you have windmills, you have like a heart, you have the fields, you have different colors, you have even a huge mirror in the middle of a tulip field. So this is such a playground for all of us who love tulips and who love to take photos. Especially the mirror was my personal favorite because you can take amazing selfies, you can take amazing photos with a photographer. You just have such a variety, and it's like not very common to find a huge mirror in the middle of a field. So this was something I haven't seen before, and I was very eager to take photos with this mirror. But of course you have so many different props, like a scooter, a bike, a heart, a swing. So you have a huge playground. You can do so many different photos. When you visit the Tulip Barn, you have those beautiful long tulip fields, which you know from Instagram and from Pinterest, and which many people want to photograph. And there you will find them, and they are allowed to enter. So you really can go inside and take the photos you want. What I loved was that you have those fields with one color. So I prefer like pink fields or yellow fields, orange fields, and not those mixed fields, because I think it's just a lot more pleasing to the eye if you have one color. But yeah, this is something I really loved about the Tulip Barn. It's also not expensive to visit, like you pay $8.50 I think for the whole day. You can stay as long as you want, you can take as many photos as you want. There is a playground for kids, there is a food area where you can grab a snack or something to drink. You can get tulips, you can get the photos, like you can really spend the whole day at the Tulip Barn. You can also get a family ticket for around 20 euros. So this is very, very cheap, and you get amazing things for your money. Of course, there are also a few downsides that I want to mention. So in my opinion, the Tulip Barn opens a little bit too late at 10 a.m. So you don't get those beautiful golden hour photos when sunrise is. Of course, for this price, you will also have a lot of competition at the field. So there are a lot of people visiting the Tulip Barn. The area is wide and you have a lot of props, so you will have the chance to take the photos you envision without people, but you will have to wait a little bit to get the photos you want because there are a lot of people around. Still, I think this is a very convenient option if you want to have those beautiful tulip field photos and if you want to have a variety of different photos, because there you have the props, you have different fields, you have different colors, you have the opportunity to change outfits. So this is definitely worth a visit. The second one is the Fanf flower farm. 5 years ago, we visited for the first time, and I was quite impressed because you had like those beautiful pink and yellow fields and props and dressing opportunities. So yeah, Fanf flower farm is the complete opposite of the Tulip Barn, in my opinion, because yes, you have props and you have the tulip fields, but it is a lot more private. There are only 20 people allowed at a time, and you have time slots, so it's not for the whole day. You come and you have like 1.5 hours to take your photos, to change outfits, to use the props, to just enjoy your photo shoot. But it is not a whole day experience. 1.5 hours is actually more than enough to take beautiful photos, let me tell you this. It's also not very touristic like the Tulip Barn. It's more calm, you are more relaxed when you take the photos. You don't have the competition and like this anxiety that you miss something, because you see the props, you see the tulip fields. It's a very relaxed atmosphere. The tulip fields are mostly in one color, mostly pink or orange, and they look so beautiful. They are long, there are beautiful fields, and we took some amazing photos both times we visited. The Fanf flower farm is owned by Linda and Marlene, two friends that are very passionate about flowers, and they really provide a great experience for their visitors. Like what I loved was the pink bike as a prop, but you also have baskets full of tulips, you have tulip bouquets. And what I love this time around is to be able to take photos of my little girl. So Kaya really enjoyed to visit the tulip fields for the first time, and we managed to have like an amazing photo shoot for her as well, which I love, and I would highly recommend to visit and to have those moments captured. During your stay at the Fanf flower farm, you will get a tulip bouquet or a flower bouquet, as well as tea and some snacks like stroop waffles. So you can really just enjoy your time and plan a photo shoot, like a real photo shoot. I would say it is a bit pricey, so this is the downside for the Fanf flower farm. It is pricey with 45 euros per person, but if you plan a photo shoot for yourself, with your husband, your boyfriend, your family, maybe kids, this is like the perfect place because it is private. You have the time, you have really the opportunity to get the photos you want without a lot of people around, so you really are more calm when taking the photos. The third and the last one that we visited was the Tulip Experience Amsterdam, and this is also a family-owned business. And again, we have something completely different to the first and the second tulip field provider. The mission here is not just to provide some place to take photos, but also to educate people about the tulips, about the history of tulip field farmers. So the whole process is really shown there. We have a museum when you enter. You can really see the tulip field experience, but also how the tulips grow, how the farmers work. It's very interesting to see those things because you don't get to see that a lot. Besides the museum, you also have a snack area, you have a picnic area outside, you have a coffee area, you have those beautiful props like you have at the Tulip Barn. But here you don't have those long, beautiful tulip fields. Like you have what you have instead, and this is also very interesting, you have a whole variety of tulips, like so many colors and shapes and sizes. I have never seen something like this before. So this is something very, very interesting. If you want to experience tulips at the fullest, you should visit the Tulip Experience Amsterdam, because you get to see tulips you never saw before. And this is such a great variety and opportunity to see everything. I didn't even know how many tulips and sizes and colors and species exist until I visited the Tulip Experience Amsterdam. So this was very interesting. So as the downside is, of course, you also have a lot of visitors and you don't have those long fields. So if you imagine something with a long field, you won't get that. But instead you will have very unique, colorful pictures, because you don't have one color blooms everywhere, what I actually like, but you have a whole variety of different props, and we managed to get amazing photos at this place. Although they don't have those long fields, we still managed to get very interesting photos. I will show you just a few of them. If you like to see more, make sure to visit my Instagram account, me. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel to not miss another video.